How did Floridians vote in the presidential race? Well, it's no surprise here. Donald Trump easily wins the Sunshine State's popular vote, 56% to 43%, which means that he also picks up Florida's 30 electoral votes. Harris's campaign really didn't put that much in the way of resources into Florida, giving its recent voting history as a solid red state.
There were two more ballot issues that were huge for Florida voters. The first was Constitutional Amendment number 3, giving Floridians the legal right to use marijuana recreationally. In Florida, constitutional amendments must receive at least 60% of the vote to become law. As you can see, legalization of marijuana received 56% of the vote, a majority of today's votes, but not the required 60% to become law. So medical marijuana will still be legal in Florida, but recreational marijuana usage will remain illegal. The other major ballot issue was Constitutional Amendment number 4, which would grant women the right to an abortion before fetal viability. Supporters say it would make Florida's abortion laws the same as they were under Roe v. Wade before it was overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court in 2022. That is now a moot point. The amendment received 57% of the vote, but still falls short of that 60% needed. Florida's ban against abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy will remain in effect.
Let's take a quick look ahead at the run through the rest of the other 4 constitutional amendments. Amendment 1 would have changed school board elections from nonpartisan to partisan beginning in 2026. As you can see, 55% voted yes, 45% no, but it needed 60%, so that one fails. Number 2 provided the state constitutional right to hunt and fish. That one passed, 67% of the vote to 35% of the vote. Amendment 5 provides for an annual inflation adjustment for the value of homestead property tax exemptions. Again, that one passes, 66% of the vote to 34% who said no, so that one again passes. And the final one, number 6, repealing the constitutional provision providing for public campaign financing for candidates who agree to spending limits. That was 50-50, so it was not only indecisive when it came to a majority, but also failed to reach the 60%, so that one does not pass either.